Is a left-wing
white
supremacist.
If you wanted a substantive debate, this wasn't it. The first of three matchups between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden was more of a verbal street fight.
I was watching with Kamala along with some other folks. And yeah, look, I think Joe said it himself earlier. He thought the president was an embarrassment. And I think it was embarrassing. It was tough to watch him. I won't say that about Joe. I think Joe did a good job.
The Commission on Presidential Debates said Wednesday it will take steps to limit candidates from interrupting.
I would also hope that the Commission on Debates would inform Mr. Biden to show some respect to the President of the United States and not call him clowns and tell him to shut up.
The campaigns are tussling over the president's response to a question about racism. When asked if he would condemn a white supremacist group, Trump said, sure. But when prompted to tell them to stand down, the president said, quote, stand back and stand by.
The fact that the president of the United States would not, in front of a debate, in front of the whole world, denounce white supremacy, anti-Semitism, racism of all kinds is an outrage.
The president was asked specifically to denounce a hate group, which he has done on multiple occasions as president of the United States.
One notable reaction tonight, Governor Chris Sununu called the debate, quote, an embarrassment and a disgrace to the voters of this country. He also condemned white supremacists, saying, quote, white supremacy is a scourge on our nation, should be wholly condemned, and will never be tolerated in New Hampshire. Live in the newsroom, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.